Hello, my name is Dwight Norris of BestAirPurifiersReviews.com. Today we'll be reviewing the Whirlpool Whispure 450. It's a room air purifier just like the one you see before you. One of the best things about it is that it has a true HEPA air filter that stops 99.97% of particles, dust, pollen, mold spores, down to 0.3 microns. Now for example, you may want to know what a micron is. It's very small. A human hair is 10 microns, and most pollen particles are somewhere between 0.5 to 4 microns in size. Another good thing about it is the clean air delivery rate, called CADR. It's the general way that you can measure how much air is being moved through the air purifier. Generally, you want 6 exchanges per hour. This will help things that are falling and you don't want them to collect, like under your bed and under your dresser. So once it gets under there, the air purifier will have to be extremely strong and extremely loud before it will be able to suck up something that heavy. Now if you're wondering if there's anything wrong with the Whirlpool Whispure 450, it will definitely happen within the pre-filter. The pre-filter is actually a carbon filter and a pre-filter put together, which I don't recommend. Mine, after 5 months, is very heavily coated with a thick layer of dust. But the problem is, a carbon air filter will run out very quickly, much quicker than a pre-filter will. And the reason for this is activated carbon fills up with gas very quickly, which is what's in the air. The odors, the smells, the hazardous VOCs, and that's why a lot of the high quality air purifiers have 10, 15, even 20 or more pounds of this material. Here you'll see maybe a quarter pound. Here are the controls for the Whirlpool Whispure 450. Extremely simple. There's an off, a high, a medium, and a low. And on the right, you have a change HEPA filter and a change pre-filter light. They aren't extremely accurate, as you're about to see when I look at my pre-filter. It's extremely full, and it should be changed. And the HEPA filter light will come on precisely around the time when it should be refilled. Now if you want to know just how loud each speed is, let me show you firsthand. First, we'll start with the max speed. Now medium. And then low. Opening the Whirlpool Whispure 450 is not hard at all. There are 2 tabs here and here that you press on. It can be a little hard at first. First thing you're going to see is a pre-filter, which mine has been used for quite some time and is very full. Within it, you have the carbon air filter, and behind it is your true HEPA air filter, which is the most important part of this whole design. The thing I like to see when I look at mine is the fact that it has rubber seals on the back side or on the side itself to make sure air doesn't work around the air filter. If that happens, then you pretty much have a useless air purifier. Inside of this you can see the motor for the fan. You probably thought that you had a regular fan like you have in your room that just blows air. But this one is a cylindrical one. It actually looks like a hamster wheel, and it spins around at high revs and sucks in the air a lot quieter than most fans that you have in air purifiers. And when it does this, it actually blows the air out the top. So this makes it easy to sit it in corners or against a wall, which things like the Honeywell 50250 doesn't do because it's circular, which is better for a different reason. In closing, the Whirlpool Whispure 450 is a great air purifier for the money. According to the CADR, it gets a rating of 315, which is 2 to 3 times faster than what you'll find in a retail store. But the most important part is that it has a true HEPA air filter that will actually clean the air, unlike HEPA-like and HEPA-type air filters. Now, if you're looking for something stronger, you can look more toward the IQ Air series and the Austin Air Purifier series. These both are for really bad problems, like if you have lung issues or extremely bad asthma or extremely allergic and you need all dust, pollen, mold spores, hazardous VOCs out of the air, kind of like a clean room if you work in a computer lab or at a hospital. That's the kind of cleaning you would need. Eventually, you're going to have to pay for it. This is why I like to recommend this budget machine just for a single room. Now, if you think that you can use it in a huge area like a living room / dining room or one of those huge open areas, you're going to have to run it all day long, and that's just not what it's made for.